audio.
Let's double check before we say anything, because last time we did it, it didn't even go live at all. Can anybody hear us? Nope.
I don't know.
All right. What the heck? If anybody can hear me, let me know.
Did I ask for any passwords or anything for? Hit the add
It says it's live.
Sorry.
I was just streaming. Public. We might be streaming and we don't know.
I'm on our page.
I don't know what is going on. We got to call Alyssa.
Sorry, we're not techie people.
No, we aren't. Hello.
Hello. How are we not on?
It
says it's streaming, but I'm not seeing it on the Facebook page.
Let me look at it.
It says
You press the buttons at the top right hand corner. Is it streaming?
It says streaming.
Or does it have like Facebook and YouTube selected on it?
the only thing that it has is YouTube.
No,
Then
it only
then
has.
it's not. You have to select both of them. Like it's like
Okay.
a drop down thing. You select both of them.
Okay, we got it.
Perfect. All right. Yes.
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. All right. Are we streaming? We're supposed to be streaming, guys. But we don't know. It is not loading. It's down.
Oh, live.
We're supposed to be streaming, guys.
Okay.
We are streaming. Yes. This is live action right here.
All right.
Yes. Hi,
We got
guys.
it figured out.
Yes. Welcome to Ellery Time. Where this is Marie Liptak, and I am Ellen Holbrook. We are realtors with the Alyssa Clark and Associates team with Rise Realty. And every 2 weeks at 11 o'clock, we're 23 minutes late now, but it's all right.
Every other Monday.
Yes, every other Monday. At some point, every other Monday.
Sometimes life and work and everything else kind of happens.
Yes, but we shoot for 11, so that's our goal. Every time we are talking about a new topic, and today's topic is going to be about inspections. But I did want to tell you guys about the weather, because I don't know about y'all, but I got up today and we had the AC on in our house, so there's no heat and it was freezing. But it's okay because it's going to get hot again, so it's all right. But the high today is 51, the low is 32. Tomorrow,
Turns out yet.
yes, tomorrow, the high is 76 and the low is 58. So Wednesday is 73 and 55 with possible rain. And then it's going to be 81 and 82 the next day. Yeah. So it's warming back up.
I'm happy about it.
I like the cold. I do. I would rather not be hot and sweaty. Because I'm a happier person when I'm cooler. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, menopause type stuff and like
At night, I want to be cold when I'm sleeping. But during the day, I want to work outside. I want to have fun. I mean, not that I really work outside too much.
We are working on a pool for our yard, so I will be happy when it's warm for that.
We've got to look for a new pool because as of right now, it is the liner for the paths that go in my garden because mice got into it and there
Oh,
was
no.
holes all through it.
Oh no.
So, but we have to get a new one because my grandson and my granddaughter are like, we have to have a pool, Nana. So
I'm with
Pavel
them.
needs to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm with them. I love having a pool. We had one for probably 7 years and I loved it. It was nice.
It's nice just to go out after you work in the yard and then you go in and take a shower and just
Just lay in the
just
pool
lay in the pool.
and float.
I've done it in the kid pools before. I didn't care. I'm like, it's cold. It's nice.
Yeah, well, that's good. I have a something, a little tidbit of information for you, Marie.
Yeah.
Did you know before the crowbar was invented that most crows just drank at home?
Uh,
Yeah, that's a good one. What was the one you sent me the other day?
I don't remember, but it was
Is it-
funny because I saw it. I'm like, oh, that's an Ellen joke.
It is a me joke. I can't look it up because my phone's being used for the camera. So
All right. As far as the history info, if you want to call it that, I'm going to talk about slate roofs today. Um, so on older homes, Victorian era and pre that, colonial, colonial, but slate roofs are an excellent roof. They last well over 200 years. Not all of them, because some slate is thinner than other slate. They're not as dense. But slate roofs are so much easier to fix. As in, okay, I'm sure that some of my roofers would be like, they're not easy to fix. But what I'm saying is, if one slate breaks, you take that slate off and you put a new one on. But make sure you have a roofer that knows slate roofs, because some roofers don't know them and they'll break more
oh no. Mm-mm.
in the midst of trying to fix the one because they don't know what they're doing. So slate is actually, it's got two little holes, sometimes more, and they go on like hooks or nails. And hi, Angela. Um, you hook them on and good to go. They just, where shingle roofs,
Yeah.
they don't have,
Well, they didn't want to do the slate roofs because they last forever. So
right, it doesn't
they
make
had
them
to
money.
change the
Doesn't
way
make them money.
the roofs were made for sure. I didn't know this. But I had a house, I had the buyer, and we were buying a house that had a slate roof. And we had problems finding an insurance company.
Erie will do it for
Yeah.
Ohio.
Hmm.
I'm not sure about other states and where all they cover, but I know that Erie does it. I have a friend right now. He is pretty upset, but he has to do what he has to do because that hailstorm, his roof is, I'm trying to think, it's over 200 years old actually, because his was built in 1810. But certain, I don't want to say and give bad names to companies, but they're making him replace his roof, and he's not too thrilled about it because it's only like 5 tiles that are bad.
Oh man,
And he has
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, his antebellum mansion is something like 6,000 square feet. It's crazy, and
That's
he's
a
been
lot.
restoring it over the last 20 years,
Hmm.
and he's not a happy camper
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
because he has to do a full roof replacement.
I do know that Bill Palmer with Palmer Insurance, I think, is who my buyer went with here locally.
I use Bob Sturgill with Sturgill Group.
Yeah.
He's he's a great agent. I'm not gonna lie, like he's awesome.
Yeah.
He is.
I had a really good agent and then he retired and didn't tell us he was retiring, and we got turned over to somebody. And I was like, wait, who are you? Like, what happened? They didn't even tell us that they retired or anything. And I was like, well, I guess we'll stay with you. I mean, I don't know who you are, but okay, let's do this. But that, I mean, we've been through several different traumatic health things, and water lines busting outside the house, and
We had that a couple years
we
ago.
had electric surges through our house that fried all of our kitchen
Oh.
appliances, and several other things, light bulbs. And if we weren't home at that time, our house for sure would have caught on fire.
Oh, not good.
So,
Not good.
and what happened, AEP denied the claim, of course. But they say that our neutral was split in half from the line coming from them. And I don't know.
That sounds a little dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. Just, you never know when owning a house, you never know what's going to come your way. That's for sure. And that's why inspections are important.
Exactly.
Yes, they're so important.
That's what we're going to be talking about today is inspections. They're great to have. And you can use who we recommend, or you can pick your own.
We also have to give at least 3 inspectors. Like, we don't,
Options.
yeah, 3 options of people that we would trust to do a good job for you. And right now, I gave my buyer 3 choices, but they're actually out of Belpre. So I reached out to the listing agent and I said, do you have any, inspectors that you recommend? And she sent me 3, and then I forwarded those to my buyer, and then she chose one of the listing agent's buyers.
Nice.
Because you'd have to pay for travel time.
Yeah.
If you're getting a
especially
local
that
one to
far.
here and driving out to there, so it's just a little cheaper for them.
Now, there's going to be a lot of things that come on inspection reports. I have seen 98-page reports, and I've seen 12-page reports.
Wow. 12 pages.
Yeah, yeah. And believe it or not, it was an old house. Of course, that's
Wow.
what I do is the old houses. I have sold one new build in my entire career, and I refuse to ever do it again. Refuse. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
The sale process was easy, but the build was bad.
Hmm.
And that's another thing. If you are buying or building, do a pre-drywall inspection. Do numerous inspections on a new build. Please, please, please.
So that means, for the layman terms, when they build all the wood and they frame it up and they put their wiring in, before they put the
Plumbing.
drywall and the plumbing, yeah, before they put the drywall over top of that, you want to have that inspected.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because lots of things can happen. I've had to get, at the time that I sold the one new build, I had another client buying another one in the same subdivision. And we got my second one out of it because my buyer was very tenacious and wanted to watch every aspect of his house being built. He spent $400,000. Of course,
Yeah.
he's going to want to know. And his wood was in the mud. His T-boards were broken. That's kind of your wrapping. There weren't things level already.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm done. I am not playing this game. And he ended up buying an older home.
Yeah.
We got out of it, but that is why you do a pre-drywall inspection. Please, 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 please. I have heard other horror stories that I haven't witnessed myself, but I've heard them from friends and family that have worked in new builds, as in they were in construction at the time. And my one family member, he walked off of the job after 2 weeks because they wanted him to do like 5 houses a week on windows and doors. And he's like, I can't make them flush and plumb and level that fast.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes time for sure. I would also say this, if you're thinking about selling and you want to kind of get a jump on preparing your house, if you have a well, if you have a septic, it if you get those inspected or at least checked up or whatever company you use, have them come out and just like verify that your water is clean, that you don't need to bleach it. Make sure that the septic has a risers on it. Like there's just some things that would avoid delays while you're in contract.
And your septic should be pumped at minimum every 3 years.
And most people don't. They don't do that. No.
Thanks, Alyssa.
I had someone come in and they said, well, I think they'd lived there 7 years and it was like their grandpa's house. And they were like, I don't know. We've never had it pumped. So like,
Oh, well, Alyssa and I sold a property. It was years ago. It was a double property. It was gorgeous property. Oh my gosh, if I could have bought it at that time. It had a pond. It had all kinds of stuff. They had lived there 30 years and never pumped their septic.
oh, you know that was full of crap.
Oh, they had to.
It was probably just popping out the ore, like the ore.
No, so compacted, they had to put this packets of stuff in to break it all up. And we adored these clients too. Like,
Ooh.
oh my gosh, they were amazing. I love them. And she would crack us up because, you know, her and her husband been there for so long. They had already raised their kids. They were building
30 years.
30
Oh
years.
my gosh.
And they never, and it was like
they put how many back
a
up?
puck of poo, but they didn't have a riser. So they
Oh my
added
gosh.
risers. They got it
Yes.
broken up
See,
and
they didn't
pumped.
have risers either. My seller.
Yeah.
And we had to do that while in contract.
Well, on my house, we didn't have risers. We added them after we bought. I mean, it was not a big deal because ours didn't actually need pumped.
It's
but
not
we wanted
super
risers.
expensive either to put risers in.
I
Like
think it was
if you have
$500.
somebody with like a digger or whatever, you just need to dig down to it, and then you can actually DIY those.
Call 811 first so that they make
Oh,
sure
yes.
you're not.
For sure, yeah. Well, make sure that there's nothing down there.
Yeah,
Before
you don't want
you
zap.
call before you dig. That's the rule. But I know Alyssa, they had bought a property out there, 22, and they just dug it themselves and put the risers in place, and it was like $200.
Yeah.
So it's not
Risers themselves are
they're pretty
inexpensive.
as long as you know what you're doing or know
But
somebody
we had
knows
4
what they're doing.
risers put in on Helena. I named my properties.
Mhm.
And it was like $500.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
We got a like.
Yay!
Yay for a like. Yay. Love it.
But yeah, so have a pre-inspection. That way, when you get in contract, you're ready to go. It's easy, it's done, you're ready to rumble. Not just on well and septic, because you know your well may or may not need shocked. But have a house pre-inspection. That way you don't have any surprises because when you live in your home, I'm just as guilty. My husband and I sold our home of 20 years 3 years ago this month. And the inspection report came back pretty good, but there was little things that we didn't notice because we lived there and it was one of those, I'm used to this, so it's not a big deal, or I don't see it because I live here. So have a pre-inspection done. So if there's something big, and then you can offer that to the buyers and be like, look, this is what it was on the inspection. It's pretty clean, or it's, you know, we fixed X, Y, and Z. And then it flows pretty well. Yeah. And then it actually helps tremendously on both buyer and seller side.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that would be lovely if
Now,
they did it in advance.
There's going to be sometimes big things on the inspection report, or what you might think is big thing as a buyer or a seller. Then there's going to be little tiny things on there that's, don't panic on either one of them.
I always tell my buyers, listen, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. The inspection report is overwhelming. It's going to be overwhelming. And if you've never bought a house before and you see all this list of things that needs to be corrected, it's overwhelming. But I tell them, you know, just know that what we're looking for is things that are going to cost you in the long run. Like, are we looking at a foundation that is messed up? We would have to have a structural engineer come in and do an inspection. Like they'll come in and give a quote on, the foundation of a property that is in question. Um, I'm always looking for, if we have an FHA loan, we're looking for any chipping, peeling paint. We're looking for
Handrails.
GFCIs on and near any water
Flooring.
source. Flooring, if there's anywhere that's ripped on the flooring, that could be a trip hazard. Those things would need to be corrected. I had an appraiser tell me that FHA, because this has always been a thing, FHA will allow cracked windows now.
Huh?
Yeah, he told me. He told me that this
I
last
think it
week.
depends on the appraiser though. 'Cause
Maybe.
some appraisers are,
Yeah.
are a lot more harsh
But
than others.
yes, that's true. Well, this one is easy. This one, he's a nice fella, and he had told me this, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Because I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know. I know that the FHA did change their guidelines last year.
So did VA. So the chipping and peeling paint is
Mhm.
not so much on the VA from what I read the other day.
And it also depends on, is the appraiser old school?
Right.
Is he old school? He's
Again,
been looking
it's
for
all
that
on the
for 40
appraiser.
years.
But
He's gonna see it and he's gonna flag it. And then what happens then, Marie? After inspection, appraisal's been ordered, appraisal comes, what happens?
well, we either get the clear to close or you got to do X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
so
that inspection's super important.
what we do as realtors after we get that inspection report is we review it. Our clients have it on their side. We review it on our side. I usually have a meeting with someone on my team and I say, hey, help me look at this report. This is what I found. Tell me if you see anything else. Like, that's what I usually do. I don't know what you do. What do you do?
I read the report and then decide and go over
Yeah.
it with my clients.
It just,
But I've also been doing it a little bit longer than
Mhm.
you. So
Yeah.
there-
I just don't want to miss anything, I just want to make sure that all my bases are covered.
now, if there's certain things on a report, I might run it by somebody like Alyssa or Eric,
Mhm.
that I'm like, hey, I haven't dealt with this specific thing yet.
Yeah,
And we are learning every day.
Always.
don't-
yeah.
I don't care if you've been in this business for a 1 year or 50 years, you should be learning something new every day. Period.
Every transaction is different, and
It
I
is.
learn something with every transaction.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And sometimes inspection reports will not. Hi, Addie.
Addie Cox, hello. She's getting ready to graduate.
That's our Addie girl.
Yes.
Um, but some things aren't going to come on an inspection report. So be aware of that. Just because of an experience I just had not too long ago. They can't pull up flooring, they can't move furniture, they can't do any of that, they can't change anything about the structure.
Mhm.
So they're not going to see everything. Unfortunately. But that's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's just
If it's a hidden defect,
Is it-
how can they flag it?
exactly. So they can't pull up floor and be like, oh, look, there's mold or there's this or there's
Mhm.
that. So, do your due diligence of looking at different things yourself. I'm not saying pull up flooring because that's not always acceptable. Hi, Jerry. How are you? As far as yeah, where are we going? So, the small things. Don't be afraid of your inspection report. There's going to be small things on there that
Mhm.
sometimes we have different inspectors, and sometimes they're not trying to scare you. They're just trying to inform you.
Well,
and
they
you
have
get scared.
liability too.
Yes,
They have
they do
liability.
have
So
liabilities.
if you pay for your inspection and something comes back that was missed, like,
So they're going to point out everything they can.
yeah, they absolutely will.
Not to scare you, but just because that's their job,
Mhm.
right? So you need to look at it calmly with your agent, because your agent can either calm you down or rile you up. So there's things on there. I had one flagged because there was an outlet that wasn't didn't have a ground on it. And it's an older
Oh,
home. A lot
yeah.
of them don't.
That's normal.
And they were terrified because
Yeah.
they were taking it as the inspector was like, "Oh, it's gonna burn down tomorrow."
Yes.
And
No.
I'm like, No, this couple has lived here literally over 40 years. It's just it's it's not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can have an electrician do it, and it's going to be maybe $100, $200, or you can just have it, a ground added to it for 50 cents.
Yeah.
You know,
Just change out the
I'm
plug,
just
right?
throwing
Like,
numbers out there. But
yeah.
yeah, just
It's
change
like
it out.
that.
It's
though.
that
It's cheap.
simple.
Yeah.
Or it, like you said, the foundation. It could be a foundation issue. That's
I've seen a lot of mold in the attics too.
you have to turn on the ventilation
And this
up
is
there.
key, guys. Like, if you have a bathroom, you need to have a bathroom vent, because if you don't have a bathroom vent, all that moisture is literally just going to create mold on your ceiling.
Sally.
And when you have an attic vent, it goes to the attic. Well, if the attic doesn't have a vent, then it's just sitting in the attic, all that moisture.
Yes, or
Yeah.
have a window in your bathroom cracked when you are showering. Because some of these older homes, you're not going to be able to put a vent in. There's
Mhm.
just not. You can put a wall vent.
Yeah,
in,
you could
but you're
definitely
not
crack a
gonna-
window though,
Yeah,
just to let that out, because I've seen so many times mold up top, and there's
or
no-
mildew. It
Yeah,
might not even be mold.
Yeah.
It could be mildew.
That's gonna happen though. It's just
It is. It's just
gonna happen.
nature.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need an inspection. Just I don't care if you think it looks like it's pristine, if it's a brand new house, or if it's 200-year-old house. Please get an inspection.
There was a time in 21 where people were waiving.
2021, they were
Yeah.
waiving. I never let my clients waive an
No,
inspection.
I
I
always
did not care.
I highly recommend that you get an inspection
That is irresponsible, I feel like,
as their agent.
as their agent.
Yeah, for sure.
And if they were adamant that they didn't want an inspection, I made them sign a waiver.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I'm like, I have warned you, I've advised you, please have an inspection. I don't care who you use,
Mhm.
just get one done. For
I
your
just-
safety.
this is a huge purchase. Like, it's
Yeah.
such a big purchase. Like, you want to make sure that there's not something that's going to cost you $30,000 in 2 years. Like, you just bought the big house. You don't need to pay for 30 grand to fix whatever. That's why it's so important.
And first homes, you really don't need a big house.
No.
My grandparents raised 6 children, and I'm not saying do this, in a little 3-bedroom that my grandfather built that is 1,100 square feet with 1 bathroom.
Yeah, we have one bathroom. We have had one bathroom for the last 25 years, and we have to call it. I call bathroom. That's how you do it. I mean, when you have one bathroom, that's what you do. Like, you got to call it because everybody's got to go at the same time. So you got to take your turns.
We have always had, not always, our first house was 1 bathroom, but our oldest daughter was little, so it didn't really. But our first house that we bought, every house that we've owned has had 2 bathrooms, except for Cornelius only has 1. But he's a small house, and
Yeah.
he's 900 square feet. Really, and we're done raising babies. So I'm done raising babies. I have the grandbabies now. So
Yeah.
I am not worrying about that because it's just my husband and I. And half the time he likes to go outside anyway.
Oh, there you go. Just like a man.
Yep. Marking his territory.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a shiwi?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. I think I should get
Is it right?
What in the world?
Alyssa, we have friends.
Something. Something is afoot.
Unless one of the boys is up in the attic crawling around.
I don't know. Wait, it stopped. That was weird.
That was interesting.
Hmm.
But yeah, inspections are important. What are different things that you, our beautiful, wonderful viewers, would like to know about?
Hi, Sally.
I said hi to her, I think, but she's saying hello back, I think.
Oh,
Or
okay.
maybe I don't know.
You may have. I don't know.
That's true. I may have.
Jerry was hello, but yeah, we would love feedback, guys. Like, we're just coming on here to just chit chat. So,
Every other week on a Monday.
yeah. How's your real estate going right now? You got anything going?
Oh my gosh. It has been crazy. I've got a showing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
No, tomorrow night. My bad. I had 5, 6 showings last week, all over the place. Corning to New Legs to Logan to New Straitsville. Um, I do a lot of the Hocking Hills area, obviously, because I live there.
Mm-hmm.
And some of Lancaster, but most of my clients kind of went out.
Yeah.
I have been busy.
Yeah.
I've been very busy.
Yeah.
And
I hustled for a while and then I'm kind of like slowing down a little bit, like for myself personally. I have 3 things in contract right now and
I have one in contract, but it's going to slow going because the sellers need to find suitable housing.
Mm.
So, you know, that's always a fun thing because
Mhm.
it might not be anything out in their budget or
Yeah.
what they like. And they are the sweetest sellers. They're not my sellers, but they were there when when I showed, and she was a doll. Like I just wanted to like hug her and take her home and put her in my pocket.
Aw.
But yeah, so I have one with my boy that he's buying. And then
So your boy's buying?
well, I call him my boy. He's
Okay.
my Jake boy.
You're my boy, Blue.
Kind of like Jack's my boy.
Yes.
Jake is also my other
I
boy.
got you.
Alex is my boy.
Marie
Those are my
has many boys. Yes.
And not boyfriend boys, but
No,
like
but like
children boys.
yes. They came over to our house. We're gonna have somebody come and like straighten out our yard. What's the name of their company?
Terraformer Excavating.
Terraformer Excavating. Those boys are good boys and they'll do a good job for you. Yeah. They have like the little diggers if you need some work done in your yard.
They do septic too.
They do septic. Do they?
They just installed my septic in Cornelius.
Well, I'm having him straighten out a pad for my pool that we've had for 3 years.
And he brought my sand from my pool.
There we go. Yes, that's awesome. So
we also did our bridge. Our bridge was eroding away at Cornelius. We have a creek that goes through our property, and he rebuilt that for us.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I love to give little plugs to people.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Alex and Jack. They banter so much; it's hilarious to listen to them. Because
Jack is that?
That's the little brother.
The little one. He's the one that said he was your son. That's the one.
They're both boys.
They were sweet though. They're sweet. They're good boys.
Their dad Sean is the one with the sprayer system.
Yes, but he's not coming. It's just the boys.
No, he does his own thing.
It's ozone.
No,
what is it?
It's
I thought he said it was like an ozone machine.
No,
what
ozone is like it kind of, but it's
that's
a
what
fog
he did
machine.
in the meeting, right?
Right, it's a fog machine.
Okay.
So,
but it's supposed to like suck all the air, like all the smells out of your house.
It's a fog that dissipates.
If you have
mold, it kills mold on contact.
Yeah.
And it's air friendly and it's all bio.
He said something that it would kill all bugs in your house. Is that true?
I don't know.
That would be amazing. To just have a machine in there and just like sucking out all the air and killing all the bugs.
I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. I just know that I've used him for the mold. Carol used him for the cat urine smell.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was crazy awesome.
She was getting ready to list a house and it had such a urine smell.
And he's like, I might have to come back. And she's like, wow, just one time it
made all the
dramatically
difference. Yeah, that's awesome. So if you have any odors in your house, if you just bought the house or if somebody smoked in the house prior, you could use this company, yeah, to like take the smells out of your house, which I thought that's pretty awesome. So reach out to us if you want contact information. I don't know. You got anything going on tonight?
I am going to be working on Cornelius all day. I'm finishing up the trim for the closet doors in the bedroom, and here soon the bedroom will be completely done. I have an awesome contractor now that's doing carpenter more so than contractor. He's wrapping my beams in my primary bedroom and my kitchen. He just finished hanging all of my doors.
Nice.
Yes, I can do those things, but I am Okay, well,
Oh, Eric,
yeah,
tell him.
we'll tell Eric.
Yes, we sure will.
Um, so I'll be doing the trim work, and then I just got all of the wood ready to go on the ceiling at the upstairs bedroom.
Nice.
So I'm hoping to get some of that up today.
Awesome. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to clean. I told myself, sometimes you ever just like get on TikTok and you get lost.
Yep.
I am obsessed with all the declutter things and the organizers. I am not like super organized, but I strive to be. And I feel like all last year I was just donating, like pulling out the clutter in my house. Just like we just got rid of so much stuff and just donated all this stuff. And it's just not even, it's not a dent. Like I feel
I
like,
filled 3 garbage bags of clothes this weekend going through my closet.
yeah.
I also went through all my winter summer stuff and like switched it.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? I haven't worn this all year. It's gone.
Yeah.
I haven't worn this. And Alyssa's probably going to be sad and she can have them if she wants, but I'm getting rid of most of my retro dresses.
Oh no.
Or if you want them, you can have them. Don't
Alyssa was doing the same thing because she was sending me pictures of clothes over the weekend.
I know some of these dresses were rather pricey. To me, like over $30 is pricey. So, and some of them were like $50 dresses, but I'm just like, I haven't wore these. Some of them I haven't worn in years. One dress was my original real estate picture dress.
Oh,
So I have had it for over 10 years.
Wow.
And I'm like, I probably haven't worn this.
There's probably stuff in my drawers that I have had since I was a teenager.
Oh no, I don't.
No, I have t-shirts that I just don't want to get rid of. I feel like what I should do is just have one of those blankets made with all my special t-shirts and then to weed them out.
I don't really have a lot of them.
I don't know.
Oh my. Yes, I know. Alyssa's going to be surprised. Yes, Ellen.
So I have an office space that is just a clutter mess and it became my dumping ground through December. And so I was like, I need to get in there.
I do need to.
I'm trying to pump myself up to go get in there. And I told myself, if I just do 1 hour a day, I'll get there.
Oh, by the way, we have a special day for somebody today. He is not on here, but I know that his daughter and his wife will say something. Happy birthday, Mr. Mark. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yes, that's right. It is 420.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So he was like telling us that was his birthday. I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. So
every year I try to do a video for Mark.
Yeah.
Post it on Facebook.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday, Mark. So yeah. And I didn't even realize it was 420 until I was on the phone with Michelle and we were talking about baseball sales of concession.
Mhm.
And she's like, we had to pass that 420 mark. And then she started giggling and she's like, I always giggle when I say that for some reason. And they Lancaster baseball concessions did over 600 in sales this weekend.
Nice.
And I'm
awesome.
like, yes.
Yeah, that's good for sure.
But then I'm like, oh yeah, today's 420. It's Mark's birthday.
Mhm.
And I didn't realize it, but I actually put in like my hippie braids
Oh, yeah.
today.
I see it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to whack you in the
No,
head.
you're fine. You're fine.
But yeah, that is no, he is 35. Not a day older.
I'm sure that if he wants to go side by siding, Howie would volunteer to go today with him. He's obsessed with it. He loved it so much. We went one time and he just loves it. So
That's good.
yeah. So I sent him a message the other day and it was like these stairs to get up on your bed for your dog.
Yeah.
And it was like $10. It was just online. So I sent it to him and I said, if you want it, say so. And he sent me back a side by side. And I was like, what the heck are you doing? Nice. What? What are you saying? She probably giggled like,
when I see a cop, I acted like I committed crime.
Please describe what you're saying. Like,
Maybe she's talking about Michelle.
oh, okay. Yes. Probably.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
now. But there's such a like a little bit of delay, so we're like 3 conversations past the.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know. I know, Alyssa. Yes, I'm aware. So is he. He tells me every single time. Oh, but I tell him we got things we need to get done in the house. So,
Yeah, same here.
yeah.
And my husband, mine. So we have 5 acres at our house.
Mhm.
And my husband got tired, and our front hill is literally like this. So like he drives the tractor
Mhm.
to mow because I refuse. My thought is throw wildflowers up there, let it go. Don't care about the hill.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. No, he likes his yard for whatever reason. Now the field's mine for my plants and all that stuff, my garden.
Mhm.
But the hill, like, whatever. So this past year, my husband bought robot mowers because he got tired of, and quite honestly, I don't like him.
Does it work?
Oh yeah, one does 2 acres and one does 1 acre. Except for this past week,
Nice.
I've been working at Cornelius so much. My one neighbor, Diane, texted me and she's like, "Hey, your little robot's in the ditch."
Oh no.
So it had fallen off its like border and was stuck like on our driveway ditch.
Yeah.
Like, so when I got home, I pick it up, I throw it in the back of the car, and it's like front wheels off the ground. Front wheels off the ground. And I'm like, I know because I'm picking you up.
Oh,
But he is
no.
naming them Bert and Ernie because one's bigger than the other battery was.
Okay. Nice.
He said one's more logically smart and the other one is just more like common sense smart.
Mhm.
So Bert and Ernie.
That works.
And our friend Vicky said that we need to like glue little Bert and Ernie's on them so that when
Cute.
they're mowing.
That way you know which one is what.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other one fell into the ditch by the mailboxes.
Oh,
So I had to pick that one up, take it up to the house. But they're like this big.
they have just their blades underneath and they
It's
just-
razor blades and it's like 5 underneath. They spin and then the whole thing spins. So
Huh.
it's like I can't I'm not coordinated enough to do the spin thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're quite interesting. Can't say that I love them because he will mow all day and all night because he's got it set on 3 inches high.
Oh, that's kind of high.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's mowing every day, so it doesn't go above that 3 inches. Now you can
That's true.
set it to where it will do like, what do you call those? Like designs in the yard. Like Easter, it could be an Easter egg or a basket,
that's
or
fine.
Halloween, it could be like a scarecrow or
It's so
whatever.
crazy what they come out with.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm just
wild.
like, just mow the yard.
Yeah.
Just
Our
don't
yard's not
care.
big enough for that. Like we don't need all that.
Well,
We just
got
need
totally
somebody to
off
get out
topic.
there and do it. I know. Well,
Hey, my Jake boy, the one I just got a contract, he's a mower. That's what he does for me. Like
okay.
all these kids, I say kids, they're in their 20s. You know, some are late 20s. Hi, Howie.
Hi, Howie. I was just talking about you. But it was just about a side by side. It's fine. I hope you're having a good day.
You can't have one
No, he can eventually.
right now.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You can get him one of those little guys.
The little ones?
Yeah.
I could do that.
That's what I did to our daughter when she got her driver's license when she was 17.
You gave her that?
I gave her a little Matchbox car, put it in the driveway, and was like,
There you
I
go.
got you
There's
your
your car.
car.
Wait, I
She
could
was
do
so
that.
mad.
I could do that for Sarah. She May 1st, she can get her temps. So watch out, people. Watch out. Actually, no. I think Sarah's gonna be a great driver. She's gonna be probably the best driver we have.
Yeah, Mary's a good driver.
She's been driving side by side out at Hideaway Hills since she was, I don't know, 10.
I think my grandkids are going to be great because they've got their own little ATVs in
Oh,
the
yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
And they're now Eris might run you over, but Vaylin's going to be very good at it.
It's the digital era, right?
She is 4 to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Done. She's a kid for speed.
Oh, yes.
She loves it.
Well, Sarah's like, Mom, I don't know what I'm going to do when people are aggressive or they won't let me out, or like she'll probably panic. I think she'll panic at times, but she'll just get used to it. I
She
mean,
put
it's
a cattle bumper on. She could just.
she wants a beetle bug for her first car or a big boxy truck. One of those.
Well, you can get her, Matchbox Beetle.
Yeah. So if you have one you're selling, let me know.
The real one, not the fast
Yeah, the
one.
real one. Yeah. She's gonna have to have a real car. She can't just drive in nothing. So, but I'm kind of sad about it. She's my baby. So it's kind of makes me sad because I love driving in the car and listening to music with her. Like that's what we do.
You don't have to make it end.
I know, but it will. You know, life happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you need to start doing
Purpose
trips.
Purposeful trips. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So,
All
well,
right. Well, let us know if there's anything you'd like to hear about or questions from us, and good to go.
yeah, I hope you have a great week this week. And
I'm not sure what our topic is in 2 weeks. We'll figure it out
yeah,
when we get there.
yes, we will. This is a big boxy truck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here we go. Hey, it's got to be cheap too because
Trucks aren't cheap.
it's a first car. Okay, yeah, let me know. I might look into it.
Oh,
Yes. Got the digits. Um, if you are interested in selling your house and you're curious what your house is worth, give our office a call and we'd love to help you. So, anything else?
If you're looking to buy, give us a call.
Yeah, we need buyers too. So, there is a lot going on the
We're
market
happy to
right now.
help.
It's springtime. There's houses that are sitting on the market for a while, and then in certain price ranges,
It's a
they're
very
going
level
quick.
market right now.
They're going quick.
It's a very
So,
level market.
Yeah.
It's pretty. For me, it's pretty nice because we're not dealing with the multiple offer situation, but we are getting some nice houses at reasonable prices
Mm,
for now.
yeah. Just depends on what you need, what you're looking for, and
And
if
where
you're
you're at.
conventional or FHA and all that. So,
Where you at.
absolutely. But we appreciate your time and we will see you in 2 weeks.